The man walked into the living room and saw his dead daughter sitting at the table. He was shocked. He wasn't sure if he was hallucinating. So he asked his wife if she could see their daughter. To his surprise, she casually replied that their daughter was right there, eating. Jack realized that something had changed. His wife and brother no longer remembered their daughter's death, but as long as she was back, nothing else mattered to him. In the following days, Jack spent every moment happily playing with his daughter. But the happiness didn't last long. His wife suddenly started acting strangely, as if she were someone else. She became confused, absent-minded, and easily angered by the smallest things. Eventually, she even told their daughter that she shouldn't be here. Jack began to suspect that the system was automatically updating and correcting errors. Seeking answers, he decided to visit the professor. But when he met the professor's wife, she told him that her husband had passed away 2 months ago. This didn't make sense. Jack had just spoken with him the day before. Jack grew suspicious. Was the world accelerating its self-correction? He stared at the glass in his hand, and cracks suddenly formed on its surface. In that moment, a bold thought crossed his mind. If he could restart the server, everything would be fixed. However, his own repair program couldn't do that. He needed the professor's quantum computer. Only a machine with that kind of computing power could reboot the world's program. Determined, Jack quickly wrote a recursive program and made subtle adjustments to his actions. The next day, he arrived at the professor's university with the program. But just as he was about to sneak into the lab, a vigilant security guard spotted him. In the panic, Jack accidentally knocked the guard down, causing irreversible consequences. But there was no time to dwell on it. He grabbed the door card and rushed into the lab. Inside, he plugged the USB drive containing his program into the computer and left immediately. Sitting on the bus, he called his wife. At that moment, a young woman was stepping off the bus, but as she walked, she suddenly malfunctioned. Part of her body sank into the bus's chassis. That wasn't even the strangest part.